Hello, Gemini.
Welcome to Mary's Angel Tarot.
This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to start off with an overall message from the Energy Oracle deck. Angels, divine spirits, and guides, please show me the messages for my Gemini friends. What do they need to know? I'm kind of getting this one right here. Keeps trying to slide out. Walking away. Are you walking away from something, Gemini? Similar to the Eight of Cups. Turning your back, going through the gate, entering your new life, and leaving some things behind. Strategy. Are you making a plan to walk away? Strategy is about being very smart, writing it all down on paper, getting your list of pros and cons, and getting all of your ducks lined up in a row, but having patience. So you're having patience. I feel like you haven't walked away from something yet. I mean, we'll see what the tarot says, but you're patiently planning to walk away from something. A relationship, a job. Let me see what we get from the tarot. That was the Energy Oracle deck, if anybody's interested in that. And I'm just going to use the traditional gilded tarot today. If you are interested in purchasing this one, it's called Easy Tarot in my Etsy shop. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Let me put this over here out of my way. Angels, divine spirits, and guides. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Are you not juggling something anymore? Show me Gemini for Magician. Okay, well, that's your energy. Manifesting, being skilled, having all the tools that you need to do something, creating magic. This one. Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. That to me would be someone who is independently has all of the tools that they need to either be on their own or start their own business. You could be planning to walk away from a relationship. You're doing research. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, which represents an apology or healing, possibly. That's going to be your overall energy. Three of Wands reversed. Okay. Temperance, the Moon, and the Nine of Cups reversed. Like, are you confused about healing something or ending something? Like, I feel like maybe that's why you're planning to walk away, because you're not really sure if that's what you want to do. Because maybe you tried to walk away and this person apologized. I got healing here, a lot of healing. Somebody maybe doesn't want this to be over. All right, let's let me take a look at this for a minute. I gotta straighten a little bit here, guys, so I can see. If my cards are a mess, I can't read them. It's just how I am. Perfectionist. Okay, Pisces. There's that Two of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're dropping someone and they're not having it. Like, they're saying, oh no, dude, you're not letting me go. This isn't over. I don't know. It's like someone's fighting this ending. Sorry about that, Gemini. So the first card that you have for your past is the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. That is my skills card. I got skills. I can create magic. I have all the tools that I need. I can do anything that I want. And it's connected to the Nine of Pentacles, upright position, sign of Virgo, which is realizing your worth, feeling very confident, feeling good in your own skin. I feel like you did walk away from someone already. I feel like you were very patient in ending something because you had a lot of research and a lot of thinking to do here. You were making a plan, taking your time, and walking away. And you either met someone new here, or you were getting a divorce, which could be a possibility, and maybe you needed to save money, maybe you needed to find a place to stay. But I just get this overall feeling that you were planning an ending for a long time. You wanted to accomplish goals. You wanted to go after your dreams. It's just that you were unhappy where you were and you wanted to change. I feel like you took a risk or something here. Well, maybe not, because you got this strategy and you got this Page of Swords. So that tells me that you did plan, you did research. But your new beginning is here. The Magician is a 1. So I feel you got the Magician, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, all in the upright position with the World card present. You clearly started something new here. Had a new idea, a new project, an opportunity that came in. But it's just about this is like positive changes, making things happen. I kind of feel like you were saying, well, I'm not getting what I want over here. So I'm going to make a plan and I'm going to go after what I want. I want to go after my dreams. I deserve more than this. Like, you're realizing your self-worth here. So I'm going to leave and I'm going to go do what I want to do. Because, I mean, Nine of Pentacles is the single, independent lady who doesn't need anyone. She can do it all herself. Maybe opened your own business, maybe quit a job, maybe left a relationship. It's like you communicated to this other person that you were walking away. A 3 of Wands in reverse, I don't think that they saw this coming. I don't think that they expected it. Which leads me to believe that you were secretly planning to walk away by yourself, to be independent and go solo. You decided to face the truth. You're thinking very clearly. I'm getting the truth hurts for someone else. I feel like you're fine. That's one heck of a combination. I really, really like that combination. Your confidence is through the roof. This person that you walked away from, maybe at a distance from you, they're spying on you. They're watching you. They're watching you be all confident, successful, and doing well. They want to talk to you. This is an apology. The 5 of Cups in reverse is someone who's sorry. The 3 of Swords in reverse is also healing and a reconciliation. But that World card is in your future. Like, this person realized after you walked away how much they loved you, how much they missed you, how valuable you were to them. Like, they didn't even know it. But I feel like it's very clear. I quit. It's over. I'm not waiting anymore. I've accepted this loss. I'm not going to get what I want here. I'm not happy here. I'm going to go after my new beginning. I'm powerful. I'm confident. I can do this. But this communication, this apology, I'm feeling like with this combination, I feel like you're a little confused as to whether you want to heal this relationship with this person. I feel like you have chemistry with them, but you're just focused on other things. You're creating other things. You have other opportunities. You're in abundance and freedom right now. That's why I feel like you're just enjoying life. You made a decision to drop someone suddenly because I feel like this person was, when you walked in and communicated, or however, even if you sent them a letter or a text message or something, and Like you charged in there all confidently and you said, I'm leaving. I'm done. Whatever it was. I'm cutting you out of my life. I'm not waiting anymore. I have other plans for myself. This person was floored. They just kind of stood there with this look on their face, dumbfounded, like, what just happened? What did you say? What do you mean you're leaving? Can't we work this out? Can't we compromise? Do you want more money? Like if this was a job, maybe they offered you more money to stay. Although I feel like you walked away and I feel like it ended, and then I feel like the apology and the communication came in after that. And that's when they offered you more money to possibly return. I just feel like you're unsure. I don't think that I want to heal this. I think I'm fine where I'm at. You're doing well. With the World card being in your future, I feel like you've graduated from this person. You've learned all of your lessons, and you don't want to make a mistake and return there. You know that if you return there, it's going to be the same that it was before, whatever that means to you. Like nothing has changed. You may have either gotten your feelings hurt, or swords are tension. Like there's some type of conflict and tension here with this person that you can't get over. You've accepted it. You're healing. I mean, you're really healing. It's like you walked away, you started your new life, and you're doing great. And then this person comes back and you're like, why are you here? I'm all healed. I forgot all about you. My gosh. I'm doing good. I got all these opportunities. I love my life. I'll come and I'll meet you for coffee or something, but I'm not so sure that I want you back in my life. Like, that's how I feel. This person, they must have hurt your feelings. I'm hearing that saying again. I may forget what you said, I may forget what you did, but I'll never forget the way you made me feel. They hurt you in some way. You were disappointed. You didn't get your wishes. You didn't get what you want. You were expecting something, and it didn't come. You were expecting an engagement. You were expecting a promotion. You were expecting just movement, period. Like, you said we were going to move in together, or you said we were going to have children, or, something like that. It's just, you said you were going to give me a pay increase. They just didn't follow through. They didn't give you what you wanted. They didn't give you what you were expecting. And you got tired of waiting. And you're like, you know what? I've just accepted this. You're just not going to give me what you want, what I want. You're just feeding me a bunch of crap. So I'm going to walk away. I'm tired of wasting my time with you. So I've accepted it. Maybe it was a bad decision. Maybe it was a bad investment. I feel like you're frustrated because you wasted so much time there. Almost like you're saying, I wish I didn't give them so many chances. But I feel like you're over it. I feel like you're fine. The world is achievement, accomplishment. I do feel like you're clearing the air with this person, though. I feel that the relationship ended so suddenly, and maybe you haven't been speaking for a while since it ended, and now, like, they're going to reach out to you. Maybe with just like a little text message or something like that to see if you're going to respond, see if you miss them, see how you feel. They're going to test the waters. And then once they draw you back in, it's almost like they'll send text messages for a few days or something like that. And then all of a sudden one day you're going to get an actual phone call. And you're going to pick up the phone and they're going to say, hey, I was just thinking that maybe we could work things out or whatever. And it's almost like you're going to say, no, I'm fine. I'm doing well. I got over you a long time ago. I got my own business. I met somebody else. I bought a house. I don't know. I feel like you're doing great. And they're going to just say something to the effect of, well, I'm sorry. I wish things could have been differently. Maybe I didn't mean to hurt you. There is communication here, and it's truth. So the truth about this person, I feel like they do feel guilty. They feel sad that things ended the way that they did. But it's almost like this conversation needed to happen so you could graduate. You needed to clear the air with this person. You needed to reject them. I actually don't feel bad about this person. I just feel like maybe they were a slacker or something. They just kept making promises to you, and they didn't follow through on things, and you just decided to go off on your own and stop wasting your time with them. But your karmic debt is paid. Karmic cycle completed. And I feel like it has something to do with this conversation that's about to happen. You've gained a lot of wisdom and a lot of experience. And you're even saying to yourself, I'm not going to make those mistakes again. Thank you. It's almost like you're thanking this person for putting you through whatever they put you through, because you've grown. The World card, I always say, new life, new year, new you. I mean, this reading is pretty beautiful, Gemini, actually. Whatever you walked away from, whatever you walked towards, I should say, has a lot of potential. There could be something here on the internet with the World card. If you did start a business, maybe you are doing marketing or something on the internet. But I feel like you should be proud of yourself, because it took a lot of courage for you to do what you did. I'm hearing that song, A Whole New World. I'm not a good singer, but I think is that from a Disney movie? A Whole New World. Super magical something. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, Ace of Pentacles, you are gifted. Someone has skills. Someone may be spiritually gifted here. You may be doing something in the spiritual business with the Moon card and the Magician being present. But you're manifesting. I feel like you're so powerful right now. 3 wands. I mean, something is born. Something is growing. Something is beginning. And it looks good. Ace of Pentacles is abundance. 9 of Pentacles is abundance. Ace of Swords is victory. The World card represents achievement. I mean, things are looking good. I don't play with my cards, Gemini. I shuffle them all up. I'm very impressed. I don't think people realize when I get a good reading, I'm very impressed, because I let the cards fall how they fall. I don't put, so many in the upright position or read them all in the upright position. But this is a good reading. Aces are blessings from the universe. 9 of Wands, final outcome. In the reverse position, sign of Sagittarius. That is I give up, I quit. You were wounded, you were exhausted, you had many struggles in this relationship with this person. And you just decided that you weren't going to stand there anymore. You weren't going to put up with that anymore. I don't want to continue. I don't want to do this. But that is also about letting your guard down. I feel like I don't feel bad about this person. I feel like they genuinely made a mistake and they regret what they did. And they're trying to apologize and they're trying to fix it. I just feel like you don't want it. Almost like too late. You're so into something else and you're feeling so good where you are that you don't want to go back to this other person. But this issue has been resolved. This issue has been healed. The air has been cleared. Both of you are getting over it. I feel like you discussed what happened. I feel like you're both healing, honestly. Bringing your relationship with this person back into balance. I don't feel like your relationship with them is over. I feel like the lesson and the cycle has been completed. But I feel like with the letting your guard down, I feel like you almost may let this person back into your life, but have boundaries, Like open up the lines of communication, things like that, but just not go all back into whatever it was before. Because you're probably going to have some trust issues. But Temperance can also represent compromise. But when I see that card, I always say that you're on the fence, you're testing the waters. I don't know. Let's pull some clarifiers and see what we get, because I'm feeling some confusion with that moon card. I don't really know. I'm going to start off with Island Time, Wellness cards, Angels, Divine Spirits, and Guides. Show me Gemini. What additional information do they need to know for this reading on the table? Show me Gemini. Gemini. Woo! All right, I'm not taking all of these because that was way too many. But we do have Axe. Can you see that? Breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Okay. Yeah, it's a breakup, separation, stopping the pattern. I mean, this person must have, you could have gotten back together and broke up with this person several times. And you just decided that you weren't going to allow that to happen anymore. You weren't going to allow them to take advantage of you anymore. Can we have one more card for Gemini for June? Angels, please. Show me Gemini. Thank you. Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. They miss you. But I do feel like you had a lot of good memories with this person. I feel there was a strong connection here, possibly that you were, together for a long time. But it was just almost divine timing for you. It was just time to go. It was time for this relationship to be over. Time for a change. Time for something different. Can I have one more card for Gemini? Angels, please. Show me Gemini. Wow. Okay. Hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. I was kind of getting like some strange thing over here that you were taking a gamble on something. You did a lot of research and you were being very strategic, but I did feel that you were doing something risky. I think I even said that at some point because you had options. I think it's more that you were just being strategic. Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Okay, well, that answers your question. Because I was concerned with the moon card. I wasn't sure if you were like, well, I don't know. The future, I'm worried about what the future holds for me. So maybe it's easier to just go back to this person. Deception on the bottom of the deck. What did they do, Gemini? Angels, show me Gemini, please. What additional messages do you have for my Gemini friends? Show them what they need to see. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Well, that's kind of clear. The spiritual path part of that makes a lot of sense. Keep an open mind. So it does seem like you're doing something. I'm feeling like you're nervous. I'm starting to get that energy of, should I really follow my gut? Should I really follow my guides? Should I really take this chance? Is this the right thing? I don't know. That's probably why they're telling you to let your guard down, open up, stop being so cautious, keep an open mind. Anything may differ from your usual type and expectations because this is unusual as well. You could be doing something here. If it is, let's just say that it's spiritual. You could be doing something spiritual, and they say that it's not accepted by society. But we do have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. If you did meet a new person, and you're unsure if this new person is going to work out for you, they're telling you that it is. Go ahead and continue with this new person. I feel good about their energy. Let's pull a couple of Kipper cards. I like to keep it moving when I'm doing clarifiers. Angels, show me additional messages for Gemini, please. Child. Okay. Child also represents, let me put those up there, starting something new. You could have a child with this person. You could be the child. But I feel like you're starting something new. Maybe it's just you and your child, because we had that 9 of Pentacles next to the Page of Swords here. So we could have a single independent lady with a child, getting her own space, getting her own place. Show me one more card for Gemini, please. Starting something new. I feel like you're really excited. Message. All right, we'll take one more since it's a message. Show me, what is this message? One more for Gemini, angels, please. Message. This one? Yeah, it's work that you don't want to do. So that's why you don't want to return to this person, because it was just too much. The relationship was just too much effort, period. It's like, no matter if it was a job and they're trying to call you back, you're just like, you can't pay me enough money to go back there. I feel like that's what your message is to them. You're just going to say that, listen, I just don't want to come back there. I'm fine right where I'm at. This person's going to be sad and unhappy, disappointed that you're not coming back. No second chances. You don't want to be stuck. Imprisonment. You don't want to be trapped in that prison that you felt like you were in. We do. I'm going to pull you some advice from the Guardian Angel Tarot. Angels, divine spirits, and guides. What final advice do you have for my Gemini friends for this reading on the table? What do they need to know? All right, that should be it. 5 of Thought. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. See, better direction. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama to your life. That's the 5 of Swords. So you thought that you were supposed to be with this person, but the angels threw some kind of wrench in your plan and you've run into a challenge. But that's because you're supposed to be in another direction. You're supposed to be somewhere else. So avoid this negative person who just brings drama to your life. Okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Thought. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. There's so much healing here. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. I mean, that just made so much sense. That's the 3 of Swords making a second appearance. There's forgiveness here. There's healing here. You're sad, you're disappointed, you're frustrated. So is the other person. I'm sure that this, just didn't work out. But it will all make sense later, especially if you're with somebody new, because you're definitely doing something new. It's time for you to embrace the future with joy. I love it. All right, we're going to take 2 angel answers. Angels, divine spirits, and guides. Show me the final messages for Gemini, please. What do they need to know? Gemini. Just a year from now, I feel like you will get what you want. Improving health. Yeah, that card's been coming out so much. When you're in a crappy situation, no. Yeah, you need to tell this person no. A year from now, your health is going to improve. When you're in a crappy situation, your health will start to do really weird things. You'll have aches and pains and headaches and nausea, sinus problems, heartburn. I mean, you just have so many things when it just, you don't even realize what a negative situation does to you and your body. There's the world again. You may meet a new person on the internet, but I do feel like you're going to tell this person no. I feel like your health is going to improve. You're healing. I mean, this could even be depression. If you were depressed over everything that happened, you're going to start to feel better. A year from now, you'll probably be very successful. You'll find the job of your dreams. You'll meet the person of your dreams. There's something about dreams here that somebody's going after. I am going to leave that there, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your situation, and I will see you soon.